What does it take to make a great teacher? It demands broad knowledge of subject matter, curriculum, and standards. Teachers need enthusiasm, a caring attitude, and a love of learning. Their knowledge of discipline and classroom management techniques, in addition to a desire to make a difference, is what makes them great teachers. As a group, we wanted to discover the qualities and the opinions that some of the teachers hold about the educational system. So we interviewed them, and this is what they had to say.
And within my family, there were several teachers growing up. My mom, my dad, my grandma, and then my brother became a teacher, and a couple of aunts and uncle as well. So it's kind of always been in the family. My grandma was an excellent teacher. She was the first teacher of the year in Arkansas, so she kind of inspired all of us in our family. It's what I've always wanted to do, so I've never wanted to be anything else.
The motivation behind becoming a teacher is an extremely important aspect of this noble profession, but what is even more important is the way education evolves through the many years that teachers teach their children.
How have things changed? There's been a dramatic shift towards more technology in the classroom. Kids are still fools from time to time, so that kind of continues. But you've seen a trend in upward use of technology, especially with the park, the change from benchmark to park to now whatever the government decides we're going to do next.
Seeing how education affects the change in teaching, we also asked teachers what disappoints them the most from their standpoint. We wanted to know what bugs them the most about teaching.
My greatest difficulty and disappointment as a teacher is watching my students make bad choices, whether it be bad choices in the classroom, bad choices that have to do with their academic, bad choices that have to do with creating a more difficult life for themselves. I have students who are in prison. I have students who are deceased. I have students who have died because of accidents and some because of self-induced choices. But by far, the hardest and most difficult thing for me is to walk in the classroom with the responsibility of not only teaching my students a little bit about reading and writing, but to try to teach them through my experiences of living what is healthy for them, what is good for them psychologically, emotionally, physically, and socially. That's the most difficult.
As you can see, the teachers put forth their time, effort, and knowledge to prepare their students for the increasingly demanding curriculum. They all have different teaching methods, but they all find a way to reach out and better not only the education of the students, but also the lives of their beloved students.
Most importantly, though, they love their students, both the good and the bad, and they do everything they can to help them. This is what makes a great teacher.